Mandatory cheer, zero negotiation, your 13th month pay decoded. Everything the private sector must know about compliance, deadlines, and the dole's strict rules.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a shortcut through one of the most important pieces of labor law in the Philippines. The mandatory 13th month pay. We're here to break down Presidential Decree 851 because let's be clear, this isn't some discretionary bonus. It is a statutory legal right.
That's really the core message, isn't it? PD 851 goes all the way back to 1975, and its intent was, well, deeply social and economic.
Right.
It was created to give workers a financial cushion, to help them cope with inflation and really manage the expenses that come with Christmas and New Year. It's guaranteed protection.
It's a powerful statement. And, it's sort of the best kind of holiday surprise.
Yeah.
Because it's the one surprise the law actually guarantees. You can't just surprise your boss by skipping it.
Definitely not.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Who exactly is required to receive this payment?
The coverage is broad. This benefit is mandatory for almost all rank-and-file employees in the private sector.
Rank and file?
Yes. The rule is simple. If you've worked for at least 1 month during the calendar year, you are eligible. Your specific status, whether you're regular, contractual, probationary, it doesn't matter.
If the coverage is that wide, there must be some high-level exceptions. What about, say, managers?
That's the key exception, managerial employees. But here is the critical legal nuance you really have to grasp.
Okay.
Just being called a manager or, having a high salary isn't enough to lose this benefit. You are only classified as managerial if you have the functional power to lay down policy or make big personnel decisions.
Like hiring and firing.
Exactly. Hiring, firing, assigning significant work. If you don't have that power, you're not a manager in the eyes of this law.
That feels like the single biggest legal risk for employers. Just assuming a big salary equals management.
It's a huge compliance issue. Misclassification is a major problem. And just a quick note, for anyone working multiple jobs in the private sector, you get the 13th month pay from each of your employers.
Wow, okay. Let's dig into the math, because the definition of salary can be tricky. How do we figure out the minimum amount?
The formula itself is actually pretty straightforward. You just take the total basic salary you earned all year and divide that total by 12. And if you only worked part of the year, say 8 months, it's calculated pro rata.
Okay, so just your earnings for those 8 months divided by 12.
You got it. The real challenge comes in defining what counts as basic salary. It includes your fixed wages and commissions that are paid as direct payment for your services. It's the stable, fixed part of your pay.
What about all those add-ons like overtime or allowances? Are those factored in?
Generally, no. The law clearly excludes amounts that are supplementary. So things like overtime pay, night shift differential, cost of living allowances, or COLA, they don't count towards the base.
Got it.
And that also goes for commissions that are purely incentive-based or productivity bonuses.
So we know who gets it and how much. Let's talk about the hard deadline. When does the money actually need to hit the bank?
The deadline is strict and non-negotiable. Payment has to be made no later than December 24th of every year.
What if someone leaves mid-year? Say they resign in July. Does the employer get to wait until Christmas?
Absolutely not. They cannot defer it. If an employee resigns or is terminated, their prorated 13th month pay is due immediately.
Immediately?
Yes, it has to be included in their final pay package. And failing to pay on time or underpaying has serious consequences.
I can imagine.
Not only are there administrative penalties, but the employer is also mandated to pay a 12% per annum interest on whatever is overdue. It's treated just like unpaid wages.
So the bottom line for you, the 13th month pay is a secured right, and it's protected by the non-diminution principle. It can't be reduced or taken away once it's been established.
And here's the final piece that makes it so critical. Under the train law, the 13th month pay is generally exempt from withholding tax up to 90,000 pesos.
PHP 90,000.
Right. That makes it an incredibly tax-efficient boost to your income.
So with that high tax-free threshold, it really changes how you should evaluate a total compensation package. When you're comparing two job offers, you have to ask yourself, how much of my total pay is coming from this tax-protected route?
It's a big factor.
That's definitely something worth mulling over. Keep diving into the facts, and we'll catch you next time.
If you are interested in our legal representation, counseling, or other related services, please do not hesitate to contact us. For those interested in a free legal consultation, I invite you to reach out to me via my Facebook page, JCM Law Office. I am available every Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and would be happy to assist you.